All right, that's more like it. All right, guys. So sorry, I was recording at first, but the camera cut off because I had full memory. Anyways, yeah. So today we're out here at the park. Uh, we is in me and my kids. Mommy's doing her hair today, so she's in the house finishing up her hair, and I'm just trying to get the kids out the house so they just not running around. It's been really dark in Pittsburgh lately. It's been really rainy, and today is one of the few sunny days that I've experienced since we've been here. So decided to get the kids out the house and let them play around at the park. Whew. So what's up, guys? It's been a long journey. As you guys know, we just moved into our apartment. If you've been a subscriber to the channel, you've known that we've been going through a lot this past year. 2022 was a crazy year for us, starting in February when we became homeless, and we were put out of our place. Which wasn't really our place to begin with, but ended up living in our car. We ended up living with my uncle. We were put out there, or not welcome there, I would say. And then, after that, we ended up staying in our car for a couple more days while Babe was pregnant throughout this whole journey. And then from there, moved to New Jersey. From New Jersey, moved here to Pittsburgh. So that was a long explanation of the 2020. That was a very short explanation of the 2022 that we experienced. So we're here in 2023, and we're trying to make the best of it. This year is the year that we plan on making our dreams come true. And exactly how we're going to do that, we have little plans set in place, but ultimately we're just going to stay focused. That's the ultimate way to make your dreams come true. And I'll say what we're focusing on right now is, I would say, creating a balance for our life, finding a way to make everything that we need fit into our lifestyle. So what I mean by that is, we had to find a way to make it work to where we were able to move into somewhere and keep the jobs that we have, which are, we do gig work along with social media work to maintain our lives and, pay our bills and stuff like that. So we had to figure out a way to make that work because we wanted to spend more time with our kids. We wanted to be able to attend to them. So with going through what we went through in 2022, we ended up fumbling kind of hard on that because of, just the whole, I wouldn't even say the whole world, but not really many people understanding what we're trying to do. The world isn't really molded into people in our tax bracket doing those kind of things, regardless of if there's gig work out here. And then the way that things are established for people in our tax bracket. And I don't want to keep saying people in our tax bracket, but I mean people that don't really have an established background doing what they're doing. Because we started doing what we were doing in 2020 when we had our first child, and we transferred from working regular jobs to doing the gig work because of COVID. And I was actually unemployed because of COVID. And that was a whole story in itself, and I'll explain that another time. But ultimately what we wanted to do was be able to be with our kids and be able to really raise and parent our kids. So fast forward to now, I think we're finally on a track to maybe establishing those things within the realm that we're in. And that being like regular working class people, not people that are making $100,000 a year and this and that, or less than $100,000 a year, I'd say. Eventually we do want to scale it. Eventually we do want to, earn more so that we can do more. But right now, this is where we're at. So we are actually in the process of trying to set up our life schedule. And, like I said, create a balance around that. So, like, we haven't had any nannies, we haven't had any babysitters for the duration of us having children. Our son's 2 years old, he'll be 3 this year. Our daughter, she'll be 6 months this month. And for this entire time of us being parents, new parents, young parents, we have never had a babysitter. We've never had somebody, you know, watch our kids. Matter of fact, one time we've had somebody watch our children one time, and we rushed back home because, you know, we just can't really get down with that whole idea. And I wouldn't say we can't really get down with that whole idea, right? We just didn't see it fit for the occasion. You know, we didn't really see a need for it. We didn't really see a need for being out at the time either. Let me set you guys down on the table. Take this off my back. It's my daughter's bag. Whew. But yeah, we didn't really see a need for being out at the time. So we rushed back home, and you know, that was it. That was like our first instance of having somebody watch our kids or babysit. And you know, if it's not necessary, we just don't tend to do it. So this year, you know, due to all the time we've lost, just trying to get back in a place and trying to, you know, get back into setting our own house rules, and, you know, this is how we do this and this is how we do that. We've lost a lot of intimate time. We've lost a lot of that balance. You know, we've lost a lot of that balance of sharing a relationship.